Good day, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. Let me check something out really quick. Chat is still broken. Is it just me, or there is no longer any chat on Behance? Chat is broken. Arif, hello. Oliver, hello. Sandrine. I don't know what is going on. I turn the chat button on, and as soon as I go live, it's disabled. Let me send a message to Behance. That's, Skylark, hello? I don't know who Skylark is, but welcome in from YouTube. Let me see here. I am just out of whack. Today has been just one of those days, so I apologize, everybody. Let me send out some notifications. Mafu, hello? It was working for Evie? That is weird. Let me see here. That would be Linda. Oh, Linda, hello. Good to see you. Barbara, hello. No Behance, but at least you're in YouTube. Am I not even on Behance? I'm there. Wow. Okay, 1 second. Let me send. Very exciting stream so far. So, okay, got that sent off. Get back up here. All right. Okay, let's get this started. It was the same Tuesday. Yes, it was the same for me. So for everybody that jumped over to YouTube, thank you. I appreciate it. I wouldn't be doing this. Logging support tickets live. Yes, I am. And let's go ahead and take care of some introductions. Hello, everybody. My name is Shawn Kozel. I'm a photographer. I'm based in Germany. If you're watching this on Behance, you can click on my icon. You can't, well, maybe you can hear me. If you're watching this on Behance, there is no chat. So please go over to YouTube, and it is at Shawn Kozel right there. I'll wait. Take a screenshot if you need to. Jump over to the YouTube chat and say hi. Say hi. I don't know what's going on with Behance. I apologize for that, but why is your mic on and off? What? What? What do you mean on and off? I do not understand what you mean, Mafu. My mic is on. I see my levels. Can oh gosh, it's one of those days. Can anybody else hear me? This is the correct mic. All good here. The sound is perfect. Okay, great. If you're watching this on Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook, thank you for jumping in. All of a sudden it cuts off. Well, that should not be happening. It's been okay here. Okay, so the issues with you, Mafu. You are going to see a Linktree link within the description right there. And it looks something like this. This is every place you can find me on the interwebs. And you can join my Discord if you'd like to share your work with me, and I can share it with the community. If you're watching this on YouTube, or if you're watching the replay on YouTube, please subscribe. I greatly appreciate it, and it helps me out. Let's jump into the Discord. This is just, I am off sorts. What if I'm watching on Twitch and YouTube? Okay, well, thank you for that, Oliver. Thank you. I appreciate it. We have, what, a week? What is today? Today's the 5th, so we've got 10 days. 10 days until Behance is done. So, I honestly don't think they're going to fix chat over the next 10 days. I doubt it. But let's get this going. Okay, so on my Discord, we've got community artwork, and Evie has shared something with us. Okay, time I added some of my curiosities again. Here's a recent Draw This in Your Style challenge that I finished recently. So many are unfinished still. I'm still figuring out my drawing style. I like drawing witches because they generally come with stars, bright lights, moons, and magic. For some reason, I like drawing other challenges and not so great at making up my own. I love this, Evie. Why are you saying, oh no? Is the Behance endgame stream going to end up on YouTube because chat doesn't work? I did not think of that. I did not think of that. Mine will be. I'm gonna have to do, well, I'll be on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Maybe Behance. I don't know. This is crazy. Let me jump over here. So normally, as soon as I open this tab up, it says turn chat on. You click on it and it turns on. Then as soon as I go live, it turns off. So I don't know. I don't know. I need to ask a question on Discord to try to get an answer regarding PC settings for sound so I can listen to streams on the headphones while streaming the radio on the speakers for the rest of the household. Oh. Caroline, hello. Evie, I absolutely love this. Your highlights and shadows with the hair is amazing with this piece. I really like it. The texture that is added in, the freckles, just absolutely everything about this is wonderful. I am so happy you shared this with me. I like the multiple earrings, the little moon shape, I believe. Maybe that's a birthmark. It could be drawn on. I don't know. But great work. It's interesting that you've got like the stars are a little wonky, but then there is so much style and precision in the hair, the hat under the hat, the flowers. It's just, it's a great feel. I like this a lot. Sandrine says it was easy on my older laptop, but can't do it now. In fairness, I pull all my money on the graphic card and skipped on the sound feature when I had the PC built. Oh. I've never tried to do that with sound. I have not. So, Evie, thank you so much for sharing, and let's get back over. Sandrine says, love those drawings. Yes, yes. I missed Evie's, let's jump up here. I missed Evie's live stream. So just as a reminder, people, we're gonna have a live streaming tab in my Discord. And when streamers are going live, like Mafu, like Evie, Ray, hello, they will be posting here, hopefully, when they're going live and where they're going live. So you'll be able to find them. Also, we have a links to streamers. So if you are a streamer and you would like to place your links in Twitch, YouTube, wherever it is you're going to be streaming, you can go ahead and put your links in here, and that way we've got kind of not just we have a database, I guess, of streams. And Ray says Behance chat still not working. No, it's not working. I don't know why. I don't know. I hope it's not something that I did. But no, it's not working. So we are all over on YouTube or Twitch. Okay. Oliver has a suggestion. Sandrine, right-click the speaker, open volume mixer. Then you can expand each app that's making noise and tell it which output to send the noise to. It's a good tip. Oliver is the man. The other thing that's not working on Behance is the watching now. So if we come over here, and I will mute this. You've got no viewers. So I have been tracking my viewers since the beginning. And I have, including Facebook, including YouTube and including Twitch, I have well over 400,000 views. And so now the only thing that is being counted are replays. So if we jump back over to my Behance and let's go into live streams, you'll see here I only had 45 views. That is just replays. Normally, 390, 481, 444, 316, 618. So now it's just replays. So that's not even counting. Okay, let's see here. Oliver says, I wonder if Amazon has changed something in the IVS API and Behance just can't be bothered to update their side. Good question. Sandrine says, I did try, but it doesn't work, but I'll try to explain further. Is it okay to use your Discord for that? Of course, Sandrine. Not a problem. Not a problem. Okay. This is just a mess of a day. So today we are going to continue doing some photo editing from my last trip to Madeira. Congrats on the participation figures. Yeah, I like that. So let's jump over here. Let me move some stuff around. Okay. All right. We are in Lightroom Classic, and let's go ahead and hit G for grid. This is where we left off. And so go ahead, get rid of that. Okay. I am going through and culling right now, just trying to get a feel for which ones that I do want to work on. I do like that one. Let's go ahead, start working on one. Okay. Oh no. Come on, there we go. I am using the go-between method between these two Macs, and every now and then my mouse gets stuck over on the original one. So first off, let's go in, we're gonna hit the crop tool, and let's grab our ruler. Or a level, making sure the horizon is level. Let's go ahead, let's close that. And you know, I kind of feel like this could be cropped out. Like this edge, we've got too much going on there. Should not be there. So let's get back into the crop tool. And let's just take this in just a hair. I don't mind having a little bit of it. Okay, that feels better to me. Adding just a little bit of exposure. What just happened there? Oh, come on. Come on. Why'd you jump over? Get back here. Oh, 1 second, everybody. Okay, we're back. That is frustrating. Okay. Let's increase our whites just a bit. Don't want to go too far with the blacks. Let's add a little bit of texture, not too much. You can add a little bit of clarity. And let me get in here. Let's grab the remove tool. I've got just this little edge of a grass right up there. I want to remove that. Okay. Just making sure my sensor is clean and it looks good. Get back out of that. I'm liking that everything a little bit darker. One of the things I do like, I like this cloud up there. Just a little bit. Bring that up. Got a bit too much clarity happening. Dehaze just a tiny bit. Chat has gone quiet. You have gone quiet. Add a little bit of vibrance. I'm testing something out really quick. Give me a second. Whoa. Okay. Interesting. Nope, still not working. Okay. Khalid, hello. Welcome in. Hand pink waving. Ray says, apologies, I'm lurking right now. No, that's perfectly fine. Where lurking is perfectly fine. I have no problem with that. Let's jump into our color mixer. And everybody is lurking quietly. That is true. That is so true. Actually, let's jump into our luminance or our greens. Just bring that up a little bit. And won't hurt your YouTube stats. No, it won't. And I appreciate that greatly. Wonder if I can get the sky to pop a little bit more. I'm liking what we've got going. Let's grab a sky mask. And of course, if anybody has any questions whatsoever, feel free to put them in chat. And come on. Hey, Rick. If you haven't heard yet, chat is not working on Behance again. I did hear that, and I saw that. Okay. Let's bring our highlights down a bit. How you doing today, Rick? Hope you're doing well. Oh, I haven't been on Behance for a while. Yeah, Khalid, the problem with chat started Tuesday, on Tuesday's stream. And also just as a reminder to let anybody know that doesn't already know that Behance live streaming for people like me will be ending on December 16th. So in 10 days. It's going to be ending. So I will still be live on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook, maybe LinkedIn, but I will no longer be live on Behance because I will not be allowed. Rick says I'm doing all right, just waking up and having coffee. It is early in Boston. Is early. I am liking that. Isn't there a special announcement you can put on Behance about the chat feature not working? I sent a... Well, okay, hold on. You know what? Yeah, actually, Ray, great idea. Ray, yes, there's a streamer announcement. Okay. Let me get this from YouTube. And Khalid, I will respond to you in a moment. Chat not working. Join me on YouTube. Let's add that. Let's jump over here. And I know I'm not sharing the right stream. That's not coming up. Check this out. Okay. This is weird. Like, it's not showing my streamer announcement. Came in here. Doesn't the streamer announcement just create a pinned message in chat? Yes, it must. And since chat is not working, it's not coming up. Okay, let's do this. Chat not working. Join me on YouTube. Not that anybody reads this. Because it's, yeah. Umacorn, hello. That's why the chat section of the portal. Yep. Okay. Refresh that. Well, if anybody goes below there, I've got the YouTube. It's not showing the info tab either. Okay. All right. Bruce, hello. Oof, overslept. Hi, friends. I just got the message. I always read it to see if there's any starter content. Interesting. There was a question that from... Who had the question? Khalid. New rules. Behance has decided, or I should say Adobe, I don't know, one and the same. They've decided that they're going to put their resources in a different way. They said that because of a survey that I don't remember ever seeing, I usually do them. The Google background. Oh, I didn't notice that. They said that people want Behance to be able to get hired, get work, make money, and that is what they are asking Behance to focus on. So that's what Behance is doing. They're turning off the streaming. The info tab only shows when you're watching via Adobe Live. If you go to Adobe Live channel where Shawn is being simulcast, it's there. Okay. Gonna add a tiny vignette. Little bit of grain. Going into detail, we can add a bit of sharpening. Now I'm going to hold down the Option key and pull the mask over almost all the way, just right there. Hey, Daryl. Good to see you. All right. That is the before. That's the after. But I feel, let me jump back into the basics. I'm gonna bring those shadows down. Let's darken up that grass a little bit. We're gonna get into our color mixer. Going into our luminance. Just getting those yellows to pop a little bit more. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I like where that's going. Let's go into grid mode. Okay, I'm gonna try something here. Because if you noticed, I did realize what I was doing wrong, and I tried to fix it. So let's go ahead. Wow, Command Z. Command Z. Come on, Shawn. Devlin, hello. I seem to recall the survey asking in a roundabout way, what will you pay for? And I just said no. I may have gotten that one too. Let's go ahead. Where are we? Here we go. Let's grab this. Hit D for develop. Let's open that up. We are going to, let me switch sides. We're going to come over here and we're going to hit copy. And we want our color mixers. I didn't do any curves. We want the mask. Let's do both. Don't need to transform. Not doing a high dynamic range. Not worried about the remove. Let's copy that. Let's jump over to this one. Let's paste it. Let Lightroom Classic do its thing. I like it. I like it. Well, my opinion, which is just my opinion, just that, is I just don't think Behance is making the money like they thought they were going to from the 30% from subscribers. Thank you, Bruce. Bruce says beautiful capture, Shawn. Thank you. And I know I've said this before, but they take like 30% from any assets sold. They take a percentage of your subscribers. They take percentage of everything. And so there's been a drop of subscribers. I've lost more than half of my subscribers. So subscriptions are going down, asset sales are going down, and I just don't think that they were making the money they thought they were going to be on that. So they're just trying to maybe do some cost cutting. So Devlin says, yeah, Oliver, I wonder what folks think of Behance Pro. I looked into Behance Pro, and with that, if I'm selling assets and subscriptions, it was not cost effective for me to pay for Pro with the number of assets that I've sold and also the number of subscribers on Behance. So it just didn't match up for me. I love taking pictures of clouds. Never know where you're going to be able to use them. I like this one. Meh. I did something really funky to the clouds. Do I have a second one of that? Okay, this is another one of those times that this is overexposed. And so as soon as I started messing with it and I hit auto, it did something really weird to these clouds. Look at these colors. So that is another reason that you really want to be careful with your exposure. So let's go over here. Now this one is slightly underexposed or exposed properly. So let's go ahead. And wow, can I not hold my camera straight? Just open that up a little bit. A little bit of whites. Tiny bit of texture. Tiny bit of clarity. Dehaze just a bit, just a tiny bit. A little bit of vibrance. Let's take this off. Daryl says, what is Behance to you? I find a great place for inspiration and an online portfolio for me, but most clients don't seem to know of it. A lot of people don't know it. I absolutely agree. Behance started for me because of the live streaming. It took me a while before I made my first project. And in the beginning, my projects were only for the Photoshop Daily Creative Challenge, back when it was the Daily Creative Challenge. That was what Behance really kind of meant to me. So the Adobe Lives a place for inspiration and education. Bruce says, Shawn, are there any issues when at the airport checkpoints with photography gear? Good question, Bruce. It used to be, and it's been a while since I've tried this, but it used to be tripods were not allowed as carry-on. Okay? So what a lot of people would do with their tripods is the head, your head is usually the most expensive part of your tripod. So you would unscrew the head and you would keep that in your carry-on bag and you would put the legs in your check luggage. It has been a long, long time. Since I've traveled with a tripod. I've traveled mainly with monopods recently. Now, one of my tripods, I've got a studio tripod and a travel tripod. My travel tripod actually comes apart and turns into a monopod, but then I also have carbon fiber monopods and things like that. So that I would just put in the check bag. They used to really, I mean, big time, go back 10 years ago, camera gear would be wiped down for explosives constantly. This was before they had the machine where they take the rag, they scan it, and then they put it in right there. Usually a lot of the airports used to only have one of those machines. And so they would take my bag, they'd open it up, they would look at everything, and then they would, with me, go into a back office and just wipe down the bag, looking for explosive materials. And that was constant. Recently, now some airports in different countries, even different just cities, but some of them you have to pull out your electronics, which includes your camera. So you'd have to pull out your iPhone, your iPad, and also your camera. But I always thought that was hilarious because I would travel with a 300 millimeter lens, so big fat round lens, and then have several other lenses and gear and flashes, and they'd only make me take the body out, and I would never have a lens on my camera. And they would, it's like, okay, so recently they haven't done that. Ooh, I just got a congratulations. You've received 100 messages with Restream chat. Well, thank you, Restream. Yeah. That's hasn't happened recently, I'll put it that way. So yeah, hopefully that kind of answers your questions. But you do want to check out if you are going to travel with a tripod. You really want to find out if that's okay. Elthing, hello. Welcome in from Twitch. Good to see you. Ray says congrats. Thank you. Devlin says, I remember flying with frozen trout I had caught in my carry-on in the mid-90s. Alex, hello. Frozen trout. That's one thing I always find interesting whenever I go to Portland, like the Pacific Northwest, and you're down by the baggage, and let's say a plane comes in from Alaska, and how many coolers come off the checked luggage, you know, full of salmon. And wow. Okay, so I am trying to take this in a slightly different direction here. I'm trying to soften everything up rather than go for, you know, I don't want to go like that soft. That's just crazy. I think I do want to soften this up a bit. So I'm bringing down the clarity, bringing down the texture. Let's get into the color grading. We'll start with our shadows. And let's grab let's grab 225 like that. Let's go straight into our highlights, and let's do maybe a 20 on the hue. Yeah, I like that. I like where that's going. I like the sky. I like what we've got going on with the clouds. Let's get into our color mixer, back into our luminance. See if we can bring up these greens. It is not picking up any. There we go. Oliver says, I've had fun with airport security and steel-toed boots before. They didn't understand why I said I couldn't wear them through because they set the scanner off. Insisted it would be fine. It wasn't. Footwear and traveling. So, Christmas is coming, and we call it rookie season because people who do not normally travel. They don't have any concept of the quickest, easiest way to get through security, and you will see women with like these big, high, like knee-high boots. And in America, you have to take your shoes off. You have to take your shoes off. The footwear that I see people wearing during rookie season is not wise. Is not wise at all. It slows the process down so much trying to get through security, and you can always tell people that are new to traveling, that have no concept. And you see these guys, and now this is more of a European thing because you don't have to take your shoes off in Europe. Most airports that I've been to, you don't have to take your shoes off, only in America. But you see these guys, very European, they've got like 3 coats on, a scarf, you know, and it's like, They're like, take your jacket off. Take your jacket off. Okay, now take your jacket off. Now take your scarf off. And these guys, it's like, why are you dressed like that to get on a plane when you know you're gonna have to take all this stuff off? Ugh. Devlin says, I always had issues with my steel toe shoes, even composite toes sometimes. Yes. I'd already taken them off because I knew what was coming. They were like, what are you doing? You don't need to do that. Yes, I do. It's hilarious. So when I travel, my carry-on bag is my camera bag. So that's it. I've got my camera bag. I've got plugs for my chargers. I've got headphones in there. Anything I could need. That's it. But it's just my camera bag. And so whenever I go, people are like, do you have any liquids? Nope. Do you have any this? Do you have any of that? Nope, no, no, no. Like, come on. This isn't my first rodeo. You know, I tell you, some people. Okay, let's get back into editing. I mean, that's a fun tangent. I like it. Okay, let's get into our effects. Let's give a little bit of a vignette. I want to try something here before I go into sharpening. Let's do a sky mask. Okay, let's go ahead. We're going to click on the 3 dots. We are going to duplicate and invert that mask. And from here, oh yeah. Let's open the shadows up. I am going to hit subtract. We are going to use a brush to subtract from that. We can start with it being a little bit bigger. Got a huge feather. Welcome, tangent bus. Yeah, we like tangents here. Oh, get back here. What are you doing? I don't know what it is, why certain functions in Lightroom are not liked. Come on, you can do it. Get over there. My mouse is not allowing me back. Okay, 1 second. This is getting me frustrated. Let me find my other mouse. Okay. There we go. Now, back at it. I bet you that went over well, didn't it? Telling the security guard, I told you so. Okay. Oliver holding his boots. Oh, now I can't use my keyboard. No. Okay, hold on. I gotta figure this out. New setup, people. Okay. That's funny. Whoops. I like that. A little subtle. Little subtle. Holding down the Option key. Devlin says, I'm sad because I can't fly. I'd love to, but my ears don't. I got to visit Sweden and Norway and want more. Sailing to places is expensive and slow. Yeah. Yeah, that sucks, Devlin. My hatred for flying really comes more about the bus experience. It's a necessary, I don't want to say evil, but okay. We know seagulls are dumb. I mean, I can't imagine seagulls being considered smart. We're on this beach and see all these rocks that are actually in the water. Okay? All of these rocks. I'm sitting here and I'm watching this seagull right there, this seagull, and it is jumping from rock and standing there until a wave comes in. Then it goes flying off and lands on another rock sticking out of the water. They've never said anything bad about you. Okay, Rick, you win. Seagulls are as smart as crows. We'll put it that way. Seagulls are extremely smart. But then, so the seagull jumps from that rock, jumping over here to like this rock out here until a wave comes, and then it jumps back to the other rock. It's just, it's playing chicken with the waves. Devlin says, I tried the Greyhound bus in Colorado. It was awful, and I canceled. Ugh, I did Greyhound before I could drive. Apart from the seagull that walks into a supermarket and grabs a package of crisps each day. Seagull's flipper feet are funny. Okay, hold on. Hold on, everybody. Have you met New York seagulls? Probably. I am from New York. Oh wait, that was the wrong year. Hold on, everybody. Oh, the train, Rick? Okay. When you are from the Northeast, the train system is actually good. Every place else in America, it is not. And it's usually super expensive. Wow. Hold on, everybody. Oh my goodness. I cannot. All right, I was looking for some seagull photos. No trains to Hawaii. Okay, there we go. Oh, you can't really see their feet. This one's okay. It's just 4 hours for me to get down to Bruce's neighborhood. I know. But the train system is just not good in the rest of America. All right, where are we? Where'd you go? There we go. Okay. I used to like traveling by train, but they've got stupid expensive here. Yeah, they did here too. We used to take the train all over. We took it to Paris, Berlin, Munich. We would always take the train. And when we moved here this time, we specifically moved close to a train station. So, with that in mind, but the train has gotten very expensive, to say the least. Look at those lens flares. I want this just with a slight hint of color. I can't heckle Shawn on his live streams while I'm driving. That's true, Rick. That's true. My favorite train, the one I used most, is Seattle's Commuter. Love that one. I might go interrailing in Europe next year. I think it might be nice to do. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm down with that. Okay. Bringing out just a hint of blue in the sky. There was, oh, it was an hour and 50 minutes late. Here is a major problem. Now, my Mrs. Shawn and I, we have tried every single possible way to get to the airport imaginable, every possible way, and to figure out what works best, most cost effective, and less of a pain. Now, I live, the train station is a regional train, so it's not a major train station. So if we go from Frankfurt, we have to go to Frankfurt to Wiesbaden, switch trains to a regional train to get out here. Now, the main train going from Frankfurt Airport into Wiesbaden is like probably every 15-20 minutes. No big deal. Then the regional train is like once an hour. So if you miss your train, you're waiting forever. And that has happened a couple times where we have come home and we're ready to go. Like, please get in the... catch the train. And we just can't. Okay, I like that. I can actually jump back here, going back into the shadows. We can darken that up a little bit. I like that. I like the way this is going. This is a completely different style than what I would normally photograph. Nice God rays. Thank you. I should remove that bird. Now I got another bird. Lots of birds. I drove cross country a lot from Texas to Michigan several times, once to Virginia Beach to Seattle. I know I've told this story before, that I used to drive from Los Angeles to Portland. I enjoy driving. That is why I drive to Munich. It's a 4-hour drive. I enjoy it. Okay, it's 2 o'clock. Is Frankfurt a nice place to visit? No. To be honest, Daryl, Frankfurt has a nice riverfront. They have wonderful museums. They have a very tiny old town. Frankfurt was bombed quite a bit. There are many places, depending upon what you want to do. I mean, okay, let me rephrase this. Depending upon what you are looking for, depends upon if Frankfurt is good or not. Depends upon what you're looking for. If you're looking for like German culture and whatnot, or a German type experience, not really. Go to Munich. Frankfurt is known for their apple wine, which is not very good. That's like the thing there that you have to have. Okay, I'm getting low on water, so I'm going to take a quick break, stretch, and be back. So hang out, everybody. Be back in a second. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Little dance party, Devlin. And Alex is saying great sausages. My personal thought is that you want to maybe go to more of a rural area, so that way you can get the wild, W-I-L-D, the wild bratwurst, which are from boar, wild boar. Very, very good. Very, oh, my mouth is watering now. Very good. Very good. So, it's one of the things I like. This was really kind of strange. Like, there really is no horizon. This was taken somewhat in the morning, on the easternmost part of the island. And what you're supposed to do is come over, and you can kind of see the trail here. And over here, this trail, you're supposed to hike in here. Oh, wait, let me zoom back in. You can see people walking right here, hiking. That's people right there. We tried to go there, and it was so packed with the cars. There was literally cars parked on the street all the way down. We were like, no, this does not look appealing. I know that what you're supposed to do when you come visit this island is hike. That's the purpose. Well, one of the purposes. But it was so packed. We didn't want to be around that many people. So we actually skipped it, and we came over to this area. We kind of found it by accident. I would say no, Bruce. Would Photoshop's remove distraction find those people? I would say no. This is a ring that was, it's a volcanic island. And so at one point, you know, it was connected, and I think it blew up. So we've got this like half circle part of the island. So let's see what we've got here. The colors, pretty spectacular. Oh, Rick. Sorry, I saw Bruce's... Yeah, anyway, sorry, Rick. It's like getting a deck chair in the morning. You have to get there early. Yes, 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 yes. I agree. I like this one. I like this. Okay. I love this mist that is being blown in off the ocean right here, like that. I'm just kind of playing with the slider, seeing what we can get out of it. I really don't want to go too crunchy. Because I really love the reds that we're getting. I don't use Lightroom. Was that a real golden spiral or just a spiral fit to the photo? Great question, Rick. Let's go into hit the crop tool. Now, whenever you hit the crop tool, you have different overlays that you can use. Now, if I hold shift and I hit O, you are going to see that the spiral moves around. This is the correct spiral. This one here. And in reality, it's showing me that this is a pretty good photo. And you can move it around holding shift and hitting O. This one's a little bit more squashed. And then if I just hit the letter O, let me actually get to the other one. There we go. If I just hit O, now it's giving me different overlays. So the 2x3, 4x5 portrait, we've got the grid, we've got the rule of thirds, and you can go through here and grab them. Some of these have different, like here's the 4x5, 5x7 portrait. There's the portrait. That the other one was the landscape. So some of these have different functions, and you can just scroll through and see which ones do. Like this one, flipping. So yeah, you can find which one that you like to use for your overlay when you're doing your cropping and leave that up. Good question, good catch. I want to bring down. I don't want to do that. Let's bring down the saturation here. Like that. I think that's about it. That's all I want to do to this. Let's jump into our details. Add some sharpening. Yeah, very subtle, but I like it. Don't have to go crazy. Having a little bit of perspective there for the size of these cliffs always helps a little bit. I would remove 2 out of the 3. So let's go ahead, grab the remove tool. I don't think I want to do much to this photo right now. It's just great color. Now you got me curious, Rick. Let's open up Photoshop. So we've got these people right there. So let's hit our grid. We're going to go ahead, do Command E, and hopefully that opens in Photoshop. Jumping back, there we go. Make a new layer, go up to the new remove tool. Now coming up here, we've got, ooh, that does not show up. Okay. We've got find distractions, and let's go people. See if it catches it. Oh! Let's go ahead, hit OK. Wow. I did not expect that they were going to be that small and that Photoshop was going to pick that up. Oh my goodness. Like it even knew this was a person. Wow. Wow. Okay, let's go Command S. We're going to save that. Oh, I saved it. Non-destructive, I see. Yes, that is highly recommended. Let me turn that layer back on. Now let's save it. Photoshop, yeah. That surprised me. That surprised me. I did not expect that. All right. And as you can see, we've got our before, our after. Wow. Wow. Okay. Seeing if any of these really jump out at me. Bruce says, love it. It's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. It looks smudgy. You could obviously do better by hand, but that's pretty nice. Depending upon your final output. Okay, let's hold on. I did not. Okay, let's try one of these here. Let's try that one. Let's go Command E. Jump over into Photoshop. There we go. Let's make a new layer. Find distractions. Hit people. Nailed it. Did it? That's not a person. Okay. It's doing... Maybe you can use the auto work to help make a selection for manual work. Well, okay, let's go ahead, hit OK. What did it do here? I want to try something that I have not done before. I am going to hold Option. We're going to make a mask. Now let's hit B for our brush. Let's try something new. Okay, we're going to paint with white. Make a soft brush. It did some funky things over here. Let's hit X. Command Z. Command 0. This is Mrs. Shawn, so I'm gonna leave her. That's not bad. That is not bad. Now, if we zoom in, now first off, something funky, we've got some people back here. So one thing that we can do, we can make a new layer. We can, with the remove tool selected, let's go ahead, make it smaller. Let's remove these two people. There we go. Let's go over this green thing here. That's better. Not sure what that is. Now, if something is going on here and you're like, oh, I'm not happy with the way it looks, or one thing that you could do, like, it didn't do that bad of a job. But let's say you want to add some of those cracks in. We can go ahead and let's grab our clone stamp tool. Let's come down here. Let's hold down the Option key. Click right there. Let's see, where was it? Right in here. So if you want to add sample all layers. Not Shawn. Come on. Let's go right there. Let's add some of those cracks back in. That wasn't even in the spot where they were. Yeah. So you can go in, you know, using the remove tool. It's an amazing tool, and I'm really happy with the direction that it's going. And if you are not happy now, you have to remember, if you are doing something that it's this small, it's using like content aware fill. It's using the old remove tool. It's not using credits. It's not using generative fill or generative AI to fill it in. So I do have a problem with content aware fill, and sometimes the remove tool by itself will create a little bit of a blurriness, but getting back in and cleaning that up afterwards is going to be pretty easy. Was that a stone or dried mud path? It's stone. Mud, both. Both, I guess. Okay. Hold on, everybody. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. When you drink as much water, at some point, it's got to go somewhere. Dance party, happy feet. Here's the thing. Yes, the remove tool is extremely powerful. It works great on detecting people, on finding wires, and you still need to have Photoshop skills to be able to maybe clean stuff up to the extent that you want to. There are streams that I've seen. Helena, hello, just back from work, welcome in. There are streams that I see that people use it and they're like, you know, one click, oh yeah, we're good, and it is blurry. So you want to be able to have the skills to be able to jump in and kind of fix little things to when the Gen AI or any of the AI, it gets you, you know, 90% there. You still have to be able to do that 10% to kind of clean things up a bit. So, okay. Hopefully you had a good day at work. Ooh, there is. Here we go. Let's grab these. Let's select those. We're going to right click. We are going to go into photo merge and do a panorama. Alex says totally agree. Thank you, Alex. I'm smart and stuff. Okay, let's do a fill edges. We've got our auto and create a stack and merge. Good thing is I'm on my new laptop, so this is not affecting my stream whatsoever. Before this, right now, this is when things would be buffering and like, oh, like my computer would be freaking out. So that is good. All right. Do you follow Tony and Chelsea Northup? They did a video recently about the ethics of editing photos, mostly from a journalistic point of view. Art is, of course, one thing. It was an interesting talk. That would be. Years ago, when I was studying at the New York Institute of Photography, they had a chapter kind of talking about that. And the big thing was the National Geographic. And this is a great way to talk about the ethics of photo editing is using National Geographic. National Geographic has forever, to me, has always been just the pinnacle of photography. My parents got it when I was, yeah, go right ahead, Rick. My parents got National Geographic. If not here, put it in my Discord. Got National Geographic, so I grew up with National Geographic all the time. And it was only just the last couple of years that I stopped getting it. And the big thing, and I know I've talked about this before, but when you submit something to National Geographic as a photographer, you have to send the RAW file and the JPEG. They want to see Skylark. AI is another thing too. Yeah, that's a whole another thing. They want to see what you did, what you edited. Now, you can of course edit the exposure. When it comes to like National Geographic, you can do very minor edits, but like 90% of it has to be in camera. So that's, I always have found interesting, like, because as I've shown here, you know, I shoot dark. I intentionally shoot underexposed. That's easy to fix, easy to take care of, but that's one of the things that I do. I never saw that we had people up here. Nat Geo's strict rules now are because they've been burned before. Yes. I just put the link in your Discord stream chat. Thank you, Rick. I did Photoshop session for the French team of National Geographic France. Cool. We got some funky stuff. Whoa, what just happened there? What just happened there? I don't like that. Let's get in. Go into crop. Let's take a bit of that out. Heck, let's take it all out. Let's do that. Let's just see. You can see we've got some funky stuff happening down here. That is where they tried it. Wow, that's really bad. That is really bad. Elena says, I was part of Nat Geo project called Plastic or Planet. They selected me as an artist from Bangladesh. Nice. Nat Geo's rules are just about editing and post either. There's stuff about not modifying things at the scene, not framing in a way that changes the narrative. Wow. Let's get back into the crop. Let's get rid of that bottom part altogether. I'm kind of torn. Let's work on getting rid of this ribbon. Don't like this ribbon. So Why are you not letting me get rid of that ribbon? Now put in a different. Yeah, I can live with that. Should I try to remove the handrail? Devlin says, I got to see an amazing photo exhibit at the Bass Pro in Springfield, Missouri. I visited its World of Wonder Aquarium and the photos were included. All was surprisingly top class. Don't like those people. Gonna add a little bit of dehaze on this. Not much, a tiny bit of clarity. Bring some texture out. Let's bring up our blacks. Take our whites down a hair. Bisbald. Bisbald. Bish Spada. Spada, Rick. Kind of like what we've got going on here. Yeah, I like that. Okay, moving on. Moving on. Let's see, where are we? Here we go. $1,810 meters. Okay. One of the things I really enjoyed like being up there looking at these was the, oh, come on now. Like the depth. And oh boy, it was windy. What did I shoot? F14, 160, 140. Well, that's a big difference. Okay. This is really interesting. Like I overexposed this one and it really brought out the roadway. And that's kind of what I was trying to do. The underexposed one, you don't get to see the whites. Very interesting. Okay. Moving on. These are some natural wading pools. Very cool. I am being really picky here. This is cool. Oh, come on now. Why are you not seeing my laptop? Come on. There we go. Devlin says, Shawn, did you walk all the places you photographed, like on those paths along the shoreline? I know you straddled the path at the aqueduct. We, oh, wait a minute. This is a very interesting roadway on this island. So the majority of the time, like you have on the island one major highway, and then it branches off down into the villages. So it's very difficult, and it goes through a ton of tunnels. There's a lot of tunnels. And so to get to these places, you can only really drive. So what we would do is we would drive to one of the locations, and then we would go and we would spend the day, or as much time as we wanted, hiking and going through a lot of these trails. Now, there were times that I'm like, I am not going up that mountain. I'm not doing that. And my wife's like, well, I want to go. I'm like, well, have a good time. I'm going to take photos. So, there were things like that, but yeah, we did a lot of hiking. Now, all I'm trying to do is just bring out a tiny bit of detail here. If I bring this up too much, it kind of loses that silhouette feeling. So I am just bringing it up a little bit. And this platform here was a helicopter landing pad, which I thought was very interesting. Hopefully that answers your question, Devlin. We're going to add a little bit of blue in the highlights, not a ton. Just a bit. I kind of like that. I like that one. Okay. Elena says, you're welcome, Devlin. I also happy to join Shawn's stream. Mostly I miss starting time because of my office. I join after work, after finished office work. Nice. We are happy you are here. This is no, Devlin, I do not take a tripod or monopod on treks. Usually, okay, hold on. Okay, so normally I look like a crossing guard. This is the only color they had, and personally I didn't care. Skylark, thank you. Have a great day. So I do not wear, like, I don't put anything, I don't use the camera strap. Let me put it that way. So this screws into the bottom of the camera. So the camera is upside down, and I use this as a sling strap for my camera. This is how 99% of the time I carry my camera, and because I think having it around your neck is just bad ergonomics, personally thinking. So, you know, I try to carry as less as possible. So for that, I do not carry a monopod or a tripod unless I know I'm going with the intent to photograph and I'm using specific lenses, then I will. So. Okay. This is one of these things that I just really liked. First off, these whatever they are, I love these flowers. But this, the rocks, the sea rocks behind them, I just found really, really interesting with the combination of the dark lava rocks with the white flowers. Then we've got these purple flowers and then these red ones. So I was trying to get it composed in a way that you can really check those out. Bruce says, yeah, those factory straps are annoying. Also, Bruce, just so you know, little pro tip, those factory straps can be magnets to thieves. If somebody is wanting to steal your camera, which you always have to be aware of, you always have to be aware that somebody might want to steal it. They know which cameras you're gonna get the most money for. So if you've got a brand new camera like the Nikons, I don't know if Canon does this or not, but the Nikons, it has the whole name on the strap. So if you're carrying around an expensive camera and somebody's really desperate and wants to just, come by with a pair of scissors and do a cut and yank, they're gonna go after what's, risk versus reward. So you have to be aware of that. I'm not a fan of advertising openly what I'm using. Ray says mine won't fetch that much. Okay. Right now, I'm kind of looking at the balance of what we've got. The high-end Canons do, like the 5D, 1D, etc. The most likely to be stolen ones. Yep. I use acrylic paint to cover annoying labels, Sharpie marker in a pinch. It's like free advertising for thieves, yes. It's only a Nikon D3. Gotcha. Okay, I'm digging this. Let's take a look. I'm gonna see if we can remove these stems. Yep, that one's gone. Ooh, I don't like that one. Command Z, let's get rid of that. Let's get back in. That is not doing a good job. I use a black rapid strap. Those are nice. I just put a different one in there. That's a waste of a credit. Okay, we'll go with that. I have no idea what kind of plant it is, Bruce. Not a clue. Not a clue. I don't even know what the make of this one is. Got a big R on it. Oh, it is a black rapid. Yeah, black rapid. Okay. I didn't know I had a black rapid. I just needed the strap and bought it years ago. That's funny. That's funny. It looks like an alloy type anyway. Yep. That's the exact same one I have. We're both crossing guards. I like this photo quite a bit. I don't want to really mess with it much. My Panasonic mirrorless, I've got like a pistol grip on it, so it just goes over your hand, and that's the only thing I've got on that one. I don't use anything else on that. Let's get into our saturation. That's hue. There we go. I actually like that. This is really subtle. Just giving it a little bit more pop. And I'm okay with that. Okay. It is 3 o'clock. I'm gonna have to end this stream soon. I was thinking about the Motion and Art Challenge, and I did not have a tripod. So I was trying to get some nice soft water. This is 1/10 of a second. And I was trying to do it handheld. It did not work for me. It did not work for me at all. Yeah. Got some crashing waves. I like that one. I like that one with the foreground. Thank you, Elena. Let's go ahead and hit D for develop. So, as you can see, we've got people swimming. I did Devlin and failed. The new lens that I have is actually made for video. So it's silent zooming and silent focusing, autofocus. And it did not turn out well. That's all I can say about that. Did not turn out. Yeah, that was the fishes. That was just a test to see if I could bring them out. That's it. They were a few inches long. They were not, tiny. That one, I like the balance of that. This is really cool because if you look here, within the wading pools, you have these waterfalls coming out of them. Really cool. Okay. This is such a cool rock. Did any of these photos make it for a framed on your wall series? We're not there yet. We are not there yet. Unfortunately, Mrs. Shawn is moving to another office. So within the museum that we kind of do, the gallery, they are having to take those down. So yeah. Are the pools fed by fresh water or is it seawater? It's seawater. I like that. I am like that one. Okay, so as you can see, this rock here is that rock there. So just to kind of show the where we were going, the height. We're exposed. Okay, let's go ahead, hit 7. There we go. I think I'm going to call it a day. It's 3 o'clock for me. We are going to be doing Prompt Jockey today on Firefly, Jack and I. So make sure that if you have time to hang out, swing on by the Firefly Discord, hang out with Jack and I in a couple hours. I'm going to continue working on this, and unless there's any questions, and I'm not seeing any, I want to thank you everybody for jumping over into YouTube. Behance chat not working again. Thanks a lot, Behance. Thanks for nothing. Hey, PJ. I don't know if they're going to fix it, if they're not going to fix it. We'll see. We'll see. And if it does end up being that our last hurrah is over on YouTube, it's going to be on YouTube. Okay, everybody. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care. Stay safe. Stay creative. And just be nice. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.